Anastasia again. Welcome back to my channel. I am bringing to you today products that are new to me. I've seen them on YouTube, I've read Sephora reviews, and they are products that I feel are overhyped, but have now become my holy grail. So here they are. I have probably too many, so I'm just gonna get right into it. And I just have them piled in a bag beside me, so I'm just in no particular order. Here they are. And I'm warning you now, these are products, obviously, if they've been overhyped, you've seen them before, but I mean, just because so many people say that they love them, does not necessarily mean that they are all that great or maybe right for you. But I know that all of these products were things that, I'd always heard amazing things about. And I was like, oh, really? Really? Is it worth it? And maybe they were a little pricey. And I was like, oh, I don't want to spend that money for it. But now that I do, I will never go without them again. And the first one is this one. This is the Lancome Bifacil. This is the double action eye makeup remover. And we've all seen this, I'm sure. And this is that the eye makeup remover that you shake up first, and so it has like the double layer. And as you can see, I went all in. This is a gigantic bottle. This is the biggest bottle I've ever seen. It's 13.5 fluid ounces. I had to buy this on Home Shopping Network. I've never seen this size bottle ever. I think it's 2 of the regular size bottles. And it just gets everything off. You put it on a cotton pad, you swipe it over your eyes, and that's it. It's all gone. Waterproof, eyeliner, eyeshadow, primer, everything gone. One swipe. Will not go without it. I'm getting kind of low right here, so I need to go back and buy another bottle. Okay, so this is the Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer by Tarte. And I have this in the box because I've kept the box because I knew that I was going to talk about it, but I use this pretty much every day. And it's that primer that comes in this little jar. And when you open it up, it's like this pink cream. And it's one of those ones that's like a cream that turns into like a powder to keep you matte, and it does. Totally fills your pores, keeps you matte, but it's pricey. I think this is like how much is this? For half an ounce, it's like $34 or $36. So you're like, really? Is this really gonna work? It totally works. One of my favorite primers. And I'll definitely, I actually have started using another primer, which I'm going to show you in in another video. Probably that video will probably be up before you see this one. So I will be using that primer, but if I hadn't found that primer, this would be my holy grail. I would repurchase it. But if you have, if you have oily skin and big pores, and you never could find a primer that really made a difference, try this one because it really does work. Okay, and then the next one is this. Has powder all over it because that's exactly what it is. It's the Givenchy Prism Libra. It's the matte finish and enhanced radiant loose powder. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it there, but it's this powder. I'm sure we've all seen it before, and it's the one that has like the 4 colors in it. As you can see, it has the different sections, and it has 4 colors, and they come together to make one color to kind of like match the tones of your skin. And it does what it says. It's a matte finish. It's one of those powders that I particularly love powders, as you may not have noticed, as you may or may not have noticed. I have a lot of blushes and I have a lot of powders. But this one in particular is great because I really see the difference where when I finish all of my makeup and then I go on to put like the powder on to set it, as soon as you put this powder on, it really changes the look of the makeup. Like if you can still kind of see your pores with the makeup, or if the makeup looks a little too moist, or too, I don't know, even though you've done the job of blending it as you know, perfect, and you think, oh, it looks perfect, I've done a good job. As soon as you put this powder on, you really realize, oh, now it's perfect. It's just, there's something about it with the way that it's lightweight, whatever it's in it, it really does put that finishing touch on your makeup. So I highly recommend this. This again is very pricey, but I think well worth the money. I don't think that I will ever not have this in my collection. And I did get the one that's more attuned to darker skin tones. As you can see, it's darker colors. They have like 2 or 3 colors now. They used to just have that one that was like that color corrector with the green and the pink and the yellow in it, but whatever. Okay, so let's see. Next is this Bare Minerals Prep Step Mineral Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Daily Prep Lotion. I don't know about this being overhyped, but I'm telling you, it is definitely my holy grail. As you know, I live here in Florida, and I need to be wearing, well, everyone needs to be wearing an SPF, but especially me living in Florida, I need to be wearing an SPF every single day. And this one is the best one I've ever used. I have oily skin. This is not oily. It doesn't have that gross like suntan scent to it that you don't want on your face. Like, I don't want that Tropicana suntan smell on my face. So it's unscented, not oily, and what you do, it's mineral based. So you do have to shake it up because, you know, I'm sure like the minerals settle at the bottom in the liquid. And I just want to show you that it is one of those white SPFs. So it does come out white, but it totally blends into your skin without leaving like too much of a white cast. As you can see, it did even change like kind of like, not an iridescent, but yeah, kind of like, you know, it changed to like a pinky tone sort of to it. But when you get down to it, I mean, it really didn't change the color of my skin that much. I mean, it did like tone it down like the warmness, so it does make you maybe it more of a cooler tone, but I haven't noticed where it's like, oh, I put it all over and then my face looks ashy or white. And it when you can, I hope you can see that now that I've rubbed it in, it's my skin is totally matte, and you can feel how it goes down to a powdery feeling. And under your makeup, it's perfect. I love it. I will never, this is the perfect SPF. I was looking for one for a long time, and this is the perfect one. I will never use a different one. Doesn't make me break out, nothing. It's perfect. Okay, so still on skin, let's go to this one. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This is the one with that coconut water. And this you hear a lot about, and I believe, I thought, oh, this is totally overhyped. But it's not. It's really good. I think it may mainly be meant for people with drier skin. A lot of people who have drier skin use this as their only primer. It's like a moisturizing primer. It doesn't have silicone, which is good. But what I like about it is that I have started using retinol products, which I was going to add that to this video, but you know what, I'm going to do a whole skincare. I've started using retinol products, and so now my skin is gone from oily to like normal, maybe like combination. Instead of full out oily, it's combination, and I do get dry patches every once in a while. So this is good as an all over primer to add extra moisture. I put it on after my cream moisturizer to kind of like set my moisturizer before I put on a primer that will fill my pores and make my skin matte. So I really have enjoyed this. Let's see. 2 more things, actually 3 more things for the face. So let's see. So setting sprays. Although I hear about setting sprays a lot, maybe I've used 1 or 2 in the past, but I just always felt like, yeah, it's nice, but it's something that I don't need it. It's something like, oh, if somebody gave me a sample, I used it, but it was never something that I went out looking for to purchase and thought that I needed every day, that I never felt like it was really missing out of my makeup routine. but I probably was using the wrong ones, because totally now, I know from now on, I will never be without a setting spray. In particular, this one, it's the Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray, the long lasting. So it's this one that comes in the purple container. Everyone, I mean, this is new to no one, everyone's heard of it, but it really does work. It really works in that when you finish your makeup and you have your setting powder, you put your powder on and your face looks a little too powdery, a little too made up. As soon as you spray this, it normalizes your skin. It makes it look more like skin again instead of like makeup. And keeps the oiliness away really well. I just usually now have to blot once a day, and it's good. Before, I would just be like, you know, a couple hours later, just a greasy mess, and I'm not with this. And then this one, this Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. We've seen this a lot on YouTube last year, and everyone was using it. It's very expensive. I think this was like $56, almost $60 for this bottle, and it only has 1.35 fluid ounces in it. So people were saying, oh, this is the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, that, you know, it does make your skin look dewy and moist. It does add moisturizing. You can see I'm almost done. I'm not going to repurchase this, because the reason why I bought this is because when I was first using my retinol products, my skin went crazy and went really dry, and I had dry patches. And so, you know, it's really hard to, you know, get your makeup application right when you have the dry patches, and especially after you do your makeup, those dry patches really become more prominent. So spraying this after my makeup, is using it as a setting spray, was really good, because it did add that moisture that I needed when my skin was dry. And then also using it as kind of like a toner at night after I wash my face, I would spray this on and then use my moisturizer. Really helped with moisturizing my skin at night. But, you know, it goes very quickly. And as I said, it is pretty expensive. I don't believe I'll repurchase it, but if you have dry skin and you're looking for something a little extra to add, and something a little luxurious, I would say definitely try this. It's a good one. Okay, and I'm going to show Beauty Blender, and I'm going to show it the way it should be shown, dirty, 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 because that shows you that I use this every day. I used it today. And yeah, Beauty Blender, everybody knows about Beauty Blender. It's like, oh, whatever, but I heard the hype, saw it being used all the time. I saw the difference between a brush, and I watched all those videos, but I was like, you know what? This is 20 bucks. There is no way I can find a better sponge, cheaper sponge. This can't be the best. I mean, like, there's gotta be, someone's gonna come up with something better. Nope, this is the best. No one has come up with anything better. I've tried 3 or 4 different of the drugstore ones, and I take the challenge, go try to find something out there that's better than the original Beauty Blender, and good luck finding it, because I don't believe it exists. And you know, I tried, if you know me, I am Miss Frugal when it comes to stuff like this, like brushes, and like, this is ridiculous. It's a makeup sponge, $20, but it is the best. I bought 3 of them. I made the investment. I use it every day, and I know that there's a big difference between when I do use it and when I don't use it, so I'm going to keep using them. I will repurchase. It's the best. What can you say? It's the best. Okay, and then on the lines of my Beauty Blender, you got to get that baby clean every once in a while. And you know what? I'd like to hear your opinion on that. Please let me know. I clean my Beauty Blender before I use it every time. Maybe in the morning, if I wake up late and I really just don't have time to wash it, well then, you know, maybe I might use it twice, but that's a rare occasion. I usually, if I'm getting it wet, that means that I'm cleaning it, so I'm cleaning it every day. Let me know what you think. Do you clean your Beauty Blender every day? Because that's a pain in the ass. So speaking of cleaning your Beauty Blender brand cleaners, I will tell you, I bought this liquid Beauty Blender cleanser here because it has the top where you just kind of like it presses down, like, you know, like those when you get your nails done and it's the nail remover. So basically you take the beauty blender and you just plop it on there, and the soap comes up and gets on your beauty blender. This is a waste of money. Cute packaging, great idea, but this cleanser is not special, does not work any better than dishwashing soap, than any soap that you will find sitting beside your your sink on the counter. Do not waste your money on this version of the Beauty Blender cleanser, the liquid. It's a total waste of money. Cute packaging, product is not anything special. It's the regular old soap that you use, hand soap that you use every single day. Now this one, the solid, everyone knows about the solid, is great. I mean, it works every time. I mean, it gets your beauty blender squeaky clean, unlike a lot of other cleansers. I will say that I had heard, I saw a video and there was a girl who was saying she travels a lot, and so they have like those little hotel soaps that you never use, like you hope you don't have to, you pack your own soap because they're so drying and so awful, but those little, you know, cute little wrapped hotel soaps, she said basically those hotel soaps are as good as this solid beauty blender. So if you can get your hands on those hotel soaps, use those soaps. Or if you can, it must be something, an ingredient that's in bar soap that really breaks down that oil and grease, and probably, yeah, I guess so, yeah, that's probably why it dries out your skin so much. So maybe just buy a big old bar of just regular old soap instead of buying this. That's probably what I'll do next time. But this is the Holy Grail Beauty Blender cleanser right there. And then just two more things. So I've always done my own nails. There may be enough time in my life where I did, you know, go to the nail salon and get my nails done on a regular basis, but I never really enjoyed it. I have a thing about being like in crowded places, strangers touching me. So they're touching your hand, you're sitting there for an hour if you're getting like, you know, acrylics or whatever, and it's like listening to the chatter. I know it's just me, it's a personal thing, I'm a weirdo, but I don't enjoy it at all. How people, oh, I went to go get my nails done, it's so relaxing. It was the least relaxing experience I've ever had. I just did it because there's, you know, I couldn't do my own acrylic nails. So I stopped doing it. I had an acrylic nail nightmare, and I stopped doing it, and I was like, that's it, I'm doing my nails from now on. So years and years and years I was doing my nails, and every time you're sitting in front of the TV, oh, I'm gonna change my nail color, doing your nails, thinking I have plenty of time. It's 3 hours before I go to bed, plenty of time for my nails to dry. You go to bed, you wake up in the morning, and what do you have? Sheet wrinkles all over your fingernails. That polish never dried. Can't tell you how many years. I just was like, that's just me. I'm that girl that's got sheet wrinkles and shitty painted nails all the time because I paint my own nails. They never dry. This is just the way that it is. I don't know how everyone else does it. I don't know why it's just me, but Mama can't get her nails straight. Well, now I know why. I had heard so many years about this little puppy right here, Séché Vite. Everyone's heard of it, but it was one of those things where even though I like 5-star reviews, you know, people saying this is my holy grail, you have to have this, but every time I saw it in the store, it was like at least $10, sometimes even $12 and $15. I don't know if they've lowered the price of this. I don't know if the sales of this have gone so high that the market has lowered the price, but now you can get it for like $8, $5.99, I've seen it. So I finally saw it for a price that I thought was decent. I bought it, I used it, and I will not ever be without this ever again. You paint your nails, do 2 coats, do 3 coats, it doesn't matter. Wait a minute for the polish to set, put on this Séché Vite top coat, and I haven't timed it, but I know I always give it more than I think I should. So I put on the Séché Vite top coat, I sit there for 30 minutes, I watch something on TV, a 30-minute show, and then within the 30-minute period, The polish is hard as a rock. There's something they say in here that that it actually dries down into the nail varnish. Like there's something about it that goes into the layers of the nail varnish on your nails to dry, and it does. It stays glossy. It stays. My nails have grown a lot. I've actually just filed them down just because I got tired of like the long nail look. But my nails have grown because it hardens the polish so much. Like it gives that extra support to your nail. It stays glossy. I can go a full week, 7 to 10 days with a manicure without chipping, and I owe it all to this product. Absolutely love it. Holy, holy grail, will never be without it. If you ever had a doubt, if you do your own polish, you need this in your life. You will never ever have a sheet wrinkle, or like even worse, when you paint your nails the night before and you go to bed and you wake up, oh my God, it did dry. No sheet wrinkles. You go into the shower, you get out of the shower, and it's already chipping. One day you were able to wear that polish and it's already chipping. It does not happen with this. You have to go get it. It's the best. And the last product I have here are these. These are the Smith & Colt fingernail polishes. So beautiful. I admit I only bought them because of the way that the bottle looks. It's so cool. They're very heavyweight, and this top does come off, which it's kind of hard to do, so that you can, you know, just use this little top when you paint your nails because it's easier to hold. But I mean, you know, nothing like, I bought them because of the packaging. And there are some colors that they have that no one else has, like this one in particular. It's like black with silver glitter. And there's something about this glitter, it's so fine that it really kind of sparkles on its own. You don't have to like put it up to the light for it to sparkle. You see it sparkle all the time. And I really love the names of the colors. So this one is called Dirty Baby. And then the other one that I had that fell on the floor and I can't find anymore, that one was called Tenderoni. And they just have really funny names and they're really cute. Trust me, I don't need any more nail polish. I have over 100 nail polishes, but I'm going to start buying these and collecting them. They're a good price too. They're only $18 and they're just really cute. So that's it for my overhyped to holy grail products. Please let me know if there's anything I'm missing. If you think that you found something that's totally overhyped but is now your holy grail, please share it with me. I'd love to try it. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.